Hello, Danvers, and welcome to another exciting edition of Danvers Daily. As always, I'm Greg Dolan, the Executive Director here at DCAT, and today I'm joined by
Ben Thomas.
Ben is the production manager here, and we're here to talk a little bit about something that I know everyone is aware of, which is the election coming up next Tuesday, but we wanted to make you aware of what kind of coverage we will have. So, Ben, how does election coverage work for DCAT?
So for us, we wait for the polls to close, obviously, and for the town to post the results for the town of Danvers, and then we will have a live show on Facebook.
Yep.
That will reveal the results as far as Danvers voters go.
Yeah, so we're always here that night to make sure on any of the elections really to report on how Danvers voted. So I know a lot of the issues are national or statewide. This isn't a local election per se, but it is important, I think, for people to kind of be in tune with how the town voted, and it's something that, if nothing else, is a curiosity for people, and they can tune in and see how their town voted. So for us, we'll be doing that. For you, if you haven't already voted, either by mail or you're not going to be able to do early voting, the polls are open on Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and the voting location for the town is the high school? Correct?
Yes, the high school field house.
Yep. So if you get over there and cast your vote, you can tune in around, I don't know, and I don't want to say a time because we don't know when the results will be available for us, but as soon as the results are available, be on the lookout on Facebook, on YouTube. We'll go live on the channels, and that way you can find out right away how Danvers voted while you wait to see how the national results come in. So with that, I just want to take a quick look at what is on the ballot, because I do think, obviously, the presidential race is the thing that I think people are the most in tune with, but there's a number of other interesting races. So if we could see those, that would be great. So the first one, Clerk of Courts. There's 3 candidates for this one. As you can see, Tom Driscoll, Todd Angili, and Doris Rodriguez. We go on the counselor. We have 3. I'm not going to read them all, but you can get a sense. There's a council race as well that's important. President and Vice President, this is the one that you're probably the most familiar with. There's all the candidates for that, and we'll be on that night to show you how Danvers voted. I think there's a lot of people interested to see how the presidential race breaks. I don't think it will be decided by Danvers, but I think it'll be interesting for people to see how the community voted. Question 1, so there's 5 ballot questions. These are statewide. So the first one is the proposed law that would give the state auditor the authority to audit the legislature. Question 2, this is the one related to MCAS and whether or not it will continue to be a requirement to receive a high school diploma, a passing grade on that. Question number 3, this is the transportation drivers and their right to form unions. I think a lot of people are familiar with this with like Uber and Lyft and those things. This is another interesting one. Question 4, this is the one related to psychedelic substances in certain circumstances as it's listed. Another one that will be interesting to see how it goes. And question 5, this is the one I've seen a lot of talk about in my own life and talking to people, which is the minimum hourly wage an employer must pay a tipped worker. That'll be interesting to see how it breaks as well. Register of Deeds, there's 2 candidates for that one. Representative in Congress, Seth Moulton, running unopposed. Senator in Congress, Elizabeth Warren and John Deaton. Senator in General Court, we have Joan Lovely and Damien Anketel. And that's what we have on the ballot. Like I said, this is an interesting one. If you're sitting at home waiting for election results to pour in, I recommend that you follow us on Facebook. That way you can see right away. You'll get pop-up, you'll get a notification. We'll come on and let you know exactly how it went down. So Ben, any further thoughts?
I think that's it. You should go out and vote on Tuesday, or if you haven't already. And yeah.
And with that, we're looking forward to giving you the results as soon as possible. We'll be here that night waiting for them, getting them in the system, getting them up on TV, getting them up on Facebook, and we look forward to sharing the news with you. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a nice weekend, and we'll talk to you Tuesday night.